You're ready, just go. I'm recording. What's going on, everyone? This is Andrew here, and yeah.
Yourself, Andrew.
Watch your language.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Actually, Nate, want to take like
2 inches to the right.
to your left.
Hello YouTubers and welcome to DRZ Productions. It's been a while since we've done a video. Today we're here with Carlos Jorge and we're gonna work on a new project that we're starting. This project was brought up by Carlos. He wanted to build a DMR type rifle for the upcoming Bad Blood 2018. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take Carlos's G&G that you saw in one of our older prior videos and we're actually gonna turn it into an Mk12. So how we did this, I gave Carlos a list of parts that he could go through, and he just bought them on e-bike. There's a bunch of parts you got here, everything you need to build an Mk12 rifle. So I'm going to go through in this video and show you exactly how to build the Mk12. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce you guys to Carlos. I'll give you a little background about him. Carlos, go ahead.
Hi, Carlos Jorge. I'll tell you about myself. Military police, got into AIRSOFT with him. I don't know what.
So we picked Carlos up around, what, 7th grade? I met Carlos in 7th grade, and he got into airsoft with me and Dougie. So we brought Carlos around, and Carlos fell in love with the hobby just as much as us.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. The reason why I wanted to build a DMR, so I've always wanted some sort of long-range rifle, and I had a sniper rifle, but it wasn't really good. I mean, I still used it, but it was something I had, but I lost it in the end, so I wanted to make a new one, and I thought back, since we're going as a squad to Bad Blood
this year.
I felt like at least one long-range rifle was needed, so I felt like it was the time to take my weapon and turn it to a DMR.
Yeah, Carlos has always been good at sneaking around behind enemy lines. He's always kind of been that marksman kind of personality. So my squad itself just kind of feel Carlos needs a DMR at this point if we're bringing him to a bigger event. So we went ahead and we just said, hey, let's mod Carlos's G&G. Let's make it a, let's actually do this for once, an Mk12. And even me, I've been wanting to build an Mk12 for years now, but I've never had the actual money or time to do it. So now's our chance. So I'm actually really excited to get started on this. So Carlos, go ahead and show us some of the parts we got.
Like I know what it is.
So in the kit that we bought for Carlos's DMR build, Evike has a kit listed for, I think it was $99, and it's the Mark 12 kit that you can buy, and that's just the front assembly for any AR-15 platform rifle that you have. So we're just going to use a standard G&G to do this. Everything that comes in the kit, you're going to come with one 12-inch free float rail, and it's just simple screw on. You need the barrel nut along with a 14-inch barrel, but the 14-inch barrel comes with an adapter piece that screws on along with the flash hider that also goes on top of that. Now that's going to give you the extra length for the barrel that you need. Another thing that the package came with, it came with the Mach gas system. That you're also going to need because it's going to keep the barrel steady in the free float system that you have. And it also came with, I think this is...
Rear sight?
Yeah, it's a rear sight, but I can't remember what company that builds this. But yeah, it did come with it came with one rear back sight. Did it come with front sights?
Yeah, right here.
The front sights come on the actual gas block itself, which is pretty nice. I actually like that a lot. Okay, so that's for the externals. For internals, I had Carlos go and buy some things on evike.com. Things I recommended, I had him get a Lonex A-2, or Lonex, a Lonex A-2 infinite torque up motor. Lonex is a very good motor company. I highly recommend them for any type of build. Depending on what you're doing, they have things from high torque to high speed to in between both. So I had him get an A2 version of the Lonex motor. Like eHouse always recommends from Gun Gamers Crew, we went with the classic Krytac orange bucking. Krytac orange buckings are just amazing for anything, really. So we're going to slap that in here too. We also got a new metal piston head to take the higher performance of the M150 spring we're going to be putting in it. I'm not familiar with this company. It's a super shooter, but looks cool. It's blue. I don't know. It's got the ball bearings in it, so it should be nice. I also had Carlos get a full aluminum piston with full metal teeth. This is going to be necessary because you're going to need something to pull back that higher spring without cracking any teeth, so definitely metal teeth you're going to need for this. Another thing we got for Carlos, we got him a metal nozzle. Now, metal nozzles, these are like a game changer for me. These metal nozzles, they're only like $7 on e-bike, and they have an internal O-ring. And the internal O-ring gives you so much more compression for every shot. You'll actually gain like 20 FPS on the dot just installing one of these in your gun. Lastly, a big ass M150 spring. I don't even know if the gearbox will turn over with this, but we're gonna go ahead and try, and we're gonna see how well it shoots. If not, I'll go ahead and downgrade it to an M130 spring, but hopefully this works. Yeah, let's get started. Alright, let's go.
But buys a Krytac instead.
You know what? I bought the Krytac.
I love saying that.
I bought it for So also before we do this, we're just going to show you the fire rate, how it sounds before and after, just to give you a head, just to show you what it sounds like. So
this is semi-automatic and fully auto.
But before we do that, I have to go through and strip all the paint that I put on this gun from the last video back down to black. Thank you, Carlos. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on that. Lonex A-2, that is nice and shiny. It's pretty nice compared to the original crappy movie.
Oh, shit!
Alright, this is your standard regular G&G gearbox. So, with the spring, side spring guide. So we're just going to go ahead and put the new parts in it. So we're going to start off with the new piston and piston head along with the nozzle and M150 spring. Alright, so by some miracle, we were able to fit an M150 spring in a G&G gearbox. It was a lot of work, but goddamn somehow we did it. We also put the new piston in along with the piston head. I hope we don't crack the entire front end of this gearbox off because that's been known to happen with big ass springs. Alright, you probably can't hear us, but we're pumping up the sandblaster to sandblast the parts. We're going to go ahead and have Carlos sandblast all the parts that we have here. Yeah, we're gonna have to spray that black because they're still like. Do it. Back to normal. God damn it, Carlos.
The other side didn't do it.
Not at the front. It's like dribbling.
I might try to sand it. Alright, so we've had some issues. First, Carlos had to go to work. Second, the gearbox, when we went to go put it together, kind of exploded. We're going to rebuild it, but this time we're going to put an M130 in the gearbox. Right now we're taking a lunch break. And we got the upper receiver together, as you can tell. And yeah, this is where we're at. Don't worry, it'll look great when it's done, I promise. So, yeah. Okay, that was a lot of work. But here is the final project. This is Carlos's DMR. However, it is incomplete. We just have to paint it. Everything's in, the internals are all in, it shoots perfectly fine. We just tested it. We're going to show you how it shoots also. But this is the baseline DMR. It's pretty cool. We got a suppressor on here. Scope. Once we're done with this, it's going to be all tan. We're going to go for that like lone survivor looking DMR. So Carlos is going to love this once he gets to see it for the first time. It's unfortunate he had to go to work, but this thing's going to be a beast once we get it out in the field. Alright, so we're all ready to go here. Got my iPro. So this is Carlos's DMR on semi-auto. Ready? Clear? All right, and we're gonna try full auto. So as you can see, this DMR shoots more like a support weapon, but I hope Carlos enjoys it. Alright, so we're back from testing. As you can see, it shoots really, really well. However, it looks kind of ugly because, well, there's no paint on it. So we're going to go ahead and next episode, I'm going to paint this gun. So you guys can look forward to that episode. I'm going to teach you how to paint a Mk12 just like the Lone Survivor style. Only Carlos's is going to be a little bit different because we're going to have a black stock, a black grip, and possibly a black barrel on his. But it's going to look really cool, trust me. You guys will love this once it's done. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned some tips, and I hope you enjoyed what we showed you here today. And tune in next time at DRZ Productions. Also, I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Andrew Traw at One With No TV. Check out some of his stuff too. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Praise Judy.
And praise Judy.